Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you're a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of November 22nd through the 24th, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. And also thank you guys for all your continued prayers and support, and I really appreciate it. All right, so we have the overall energy as the King of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. And we've got the Eight of Swords, Four of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Ten of Wands. All right, so I kind of feel like maybe there is something going on in regards to a water sign. Maybe there's been some sort of on, off again connection that you're having with someone, especially if it's like telepathic. Either you are trying to suppress your thoughts about them, or vice versa. It could be a little of both. It does seem like someone is having to practice some sort of self-restraint. It could be that someone cannot stop thinking about you. Like they're thinking about you all the time. Maybe 1 minute this person is trying to move on from you or trying not to think about you, and then all of a sudden they're doing it again. I kind of feel like there could also be things that you're holding back, especially not necessarily in regards to a water sign, but just in general. Like maybe there are things that you're wanting to say, but you're holding back. It could be that you're being too influenced by other opinions. Maybe you're needing to have more confidence to speak about something or to stand your ground. It does seem like there's a lot on your mind. There's a lot of things, and maybe you feel like you're stuck or you can't move because you have so many things to do and you don't know which direction to start in. I feel like you're also going to be praying for some sort of clarity over the weekend. Just needing some kind of mental peace. And I do feel like you're going to get a little break from anxiety. You will get to have like a little peace of mind. You might find yourself isolated and keeping thoughts to yourself. Maybe you're wanting to sort out your own thoughts before you express them to other people. Yeah. Kind of feels like you're just like wanting to hide out. Now also, if you are stuck in life, I'm starting to see like a little or a lot of indicators that you feel stuck. Like you can't seem to move forward. Something could be holding you back. Or maybe you think you can't do XYZ until you do this or that. Now, it could be that something is like a catch-22 and you're just like, I want to do this, but then I can't do this unless I do that, but I can't do that unless I do this. And it's just like two situations playing off of each other. Yeah. Something is keeping you stuck. Something could also be for your own good. it could be that the universe has suspended you from doing certain things for your protection, or until you're willing to let something go or give something up or make some kind of a sacrifice, and you need to figure out exactly what that is. Maybe the universe is trying to prevent you from moving too hastily. And you also may be dealing with some kind of conflict, like you're feeling like you're being pulled in two different directions. Usually with that, at the end of the day, you're going to have to do what's best for you. You're just going to have to put yourself first, despite things that are happening around you. It's like you have to detach emotionally, because you also may be allowing your emotions to consume you and not think clearly or cloud your judgment. So at some point you're like, okay, let me lock away my emotions so I can take care of business. So I kind of feel like that's what you're having to do. You're having to detach and just focus on the prize. Maybe you're trying to move on from somebody, and you keep going back to what if this person decides they want to propose, or what if this person changes their mind and they, just something like maybe your moving forward is weighing too much on other people's lives or decisions. And so you're going to have to do something on your own, and then kind of like, it's like taking control of the story. Maybe this is a situation where this is your free will and you do have a say in where something goes or how your life goes in this situation. Because y'all know I'm always on the fence about free will and manifestation. I just feel like you don't have 100% control. I feel like some things are free will. That's just my opinion based off my experiences. But you might have a different birth chart, and maybe you can manifest more things than I can. So, it's completely up to you. Sometimes those of us with that fixed energy know it's like hard to manifest things. So, but this seems like maybe this is one of those situations where you have to take control, and you take the lead in regards to how you want something to go or play out. Also, let's say, for instance, you want to move to another city or state, and one of your friends was like, oh, I want to do that too. Like, we should do it together. And then you're like, okay, that's even better. I don't have to do this on my own. And then you kind of get like dependent on the thought that your friend is coming along with you. And then like every 3 months, your friend is like, oh, I didn't save up enough money. Oh, I'm not ready to go yet, but blah, blah, blah. And then you just get to the point where you're like, okay, like I really want this more than my friend. I'm going to have to go first, and they can meet me there if they still want to go to this place. And so it's kind of like one of those situations where you just have to do something on your own first. You can't sit back and wait for your friend to go with you. I do feel that, you've got a lot of business to take care of. Maybe you've got a heavy load. You could be running a lot of errands this weekend. You also, going back to what I was just saying, might end up feeling like you have to do everything on your own. Or you, even if people are offering to help or assist, you're like, okay, I can't wait for this person to help me. Let me just grab it myself. And people are like, oh, I said I was going to help you. Like, no time. So, you might find yourself doing things on your own, all by yourself, and, have no time to have a pity party. It's just like, just do it. Yeah. And, you also might need to set boundaries with people. put your foot down, say no if you have to, because you already are doing too much. It's just like too much on your plate. And I do feel like maybe somebody wants to travel, move, or take a trip or something. Now, it also could be that you have like several like jobs going on, like especially if you do, delivery like DoorDash or Uber Eats, Uber. It just seems like you could be doing a lot of driving around. Yeah. Yeah, try to relax anytime you feel overwhelmed. And like I said, it does look like you go off into hiding. Now you also are needing to, be prepared for what's to come. It looks like you have to be mentally strong to deal with things that you're dealing with. And so you do get moments where you get a break, and then it's just like, okay, you're fully recharged, go finish the task at hand. Now, when things do seem to get the hardest, I feel like you'll get a break. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like you've got so much to do that you don't know where to start. The other situation in love, it just looks like either you are extremely shy or someone else is extremely shy. And they're trying their damnedest to hide or suppress their thoughts or feelings for you. I feel like somebody's also dealing with trust issues and is suspicious and wondering if someone is going to break their heart. If an ex is trying to come back, it could be that thought as well, just like wondering, is your ex going to hurt you again? Yeah. You also might have, a lot of protective spirits or guides around you that are trying to block certain energies from coming into your life. Going back to like being connected to someone telepathically, I don't know, I kind of feel like you are feeling it, or you're feeling that connection, or maybe it seems like this person is trying to call out to you, or maybe you are doing this for someone, or towards someone rather. I feel like you're also trying to quiet out some sort of chaos that could be happening around you. You could be torn between an earth sign and a water sign. There's a possibility that someone is going to try to test the waters with you, basically. They are passively flirting and just kind of seeing how you're going to respond. If you are creative, you might be brainstorming or trying to come up with some sort of idea. You're like, oh, how can I start my own business? Or what type of, what creative way can I make money? So it seems like you are trying to think of new and creative ways to make money or to start a business. You're thinking outside the box. You're like, what hasn't been done? It's like you're having to go through a series of questioning. Like I said, you're brainstorming. Metaphysically, I feel like there is someone that is remote viewing, but it's possible that you're blocking them, or if you're the one trying to remote view, they're blocking you. I am seeing something about signals being scrambled, like somebody doesn't want you to read on them, or they don't want you to see inside their personal lives. You also could be waiting. This is going back to you needing to really just take control of a situation, because it seems like you're waiting for something to happen on its own. But like I said, this might be a situation where it's like, no, this is one of those situations where you make the choice. You steer the boat. Astrologically, I feel like there is something significant about a transit. Like, it's better to, like, you can do something now, but it's better to wait until this planet is transiting this house, or best to wait until the moon is an aspect of another planet. If you look into astrology somewhat, you understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, something could be astrological, like you do need to do something, take action towards something, but just it's better to do it under these conditions, or wait until it's a better transit. Just like, for instance, you want to play the lottery and you went to an astrologer and they were like, these are your money days. So, of course, you can play the lottery whenever you want to, but why not just play on money days where there's already an astrological opportunity in alignment with your birth chart that would be better, So, yeah. Now, I also feel that something is in your blind spot or out of your view or hidden from your view. So you may be unaware of some things that are already happening or unfolding, but it's like it's inaccessible. That information is inaccessible to you. In regards to someone's car, I feel like something needs to be looked into. Something might be about to die out. Could just be like a fuse or something. Doesn't have to be anything major, but could be your brakes. Kind of feels too like you are riding around in the dark looking for something. I don't know if you're lost, if you're going somewhere and you end up getting lost. I feel that somebody also is possibly being tracked through either their phone or like some sort of tracking device. I feel like it may be a water sign that is tracking you, but it could be anybody. Could be a love interest for sure, but also could be something else, depending on your lifestyle. Yeah, it just seems that there's a lot on you. You might feel a lot of pressure on you this weekend. Mentally, could be physically too. You also might be dreading something. You're like, I don't want to do all of this. But I feel like maybe something does need to be completed. I feel like stop thinking about it and trying to plan something out perfectly. Just do it. Just do something. Whatever this is, you'll know what it is. Whatever's driving you crazy. I feel like you're thinking about it too much and just stop. Just go do it. You also may need to do some sort of paperwork or sign documents. Or maybe it's a lot of reading that you got to go over. Yeah. And then again, I'm seeing the love situation. It's a lot. Someone really has a lot of emotions for you that they're trying to avoid or suppress, but it's becoming overwhelming. Unless you feel this way about somebody, and I feel like at some point somebody is gonna give. They're like, I gotta like talk to them. All right, let's see what additional messages there are for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You have attachment, community, contract, overall energy, door to value. So it does look like there could be a financial opportunity available to you, but you're stuck, or you're procrastinating, or maybe you're too dependent on someone else's actions, and you just need to go take care of something yourself, or, you know, take on this opportunity now. I feel like you're also just trying to figure out, like, why you're so attached or dependent on something. I feel like you're trying to look at your situation objectively so that you can make a better decision. You also might be or feel bonded towards a group of people. Or it feels like maybe you guys are stuck together. Several people could be waiting on you to make some sort of decision. Maybe you're saying that you need to wait, but you can just really make this decision on your own. I kind of feel like you've got an important decision to make, and it may have to do with your finances, the potential to have some sort of financial income. Maybe it's just, you are debating about a job, or you're trying to figure out a way to work around a certain situation, like you feel trapped, but you're like, how can I work around this? And like I was saying, it looks like you've got some sort of documents to sign or whatever, and that same energy is being carried over. You might sign some sort of agreement. Maybe there's some sort of renewal of a contract coming up, and you need to figure out, are you going to stay with this contract, or are you going to change it? Are you going to discontinue whatever this is? Something also looks like debt, maybe paying off some sort of debt. It could be some money coming in for you to do that. I'm also getting something about a group of investors. I don't know if you're considering joining some sort of group, or if the fact that you're in a group is holding you back. So one of those situations could be going on. All right, so hopefully this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.